Hello and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we're collecting the lorry from Scania. It's just been in for its 6 weekly service, so it's all good. Everything's been repaired except one of the inverters that need to be replaced because it wasn't in stock. So that's all ideal. I've got to head to the yard now and load a machine. It's Sunday, if anyone didn't even notice, and I'm in work, which is wrong, but yeah, let's get to it. So guys, I've made it to the yard. I bumped into Kieran driving up the motorway, so he's loaded up ready. He's popped back to the yard with me to give me a hand loading. So quickly got it unloaded, got loaded, and we are ready to go. So the machine is on and we're running up to Bristol tonight, so we shall see you guys there. Just stopped for diesel. Kieran's like a couple inches off the top of the height marker with his load, and yeah, mine's alright to be fair. S cab versus R cab, but I've got height on the arm but not really on anything else, so we're all good. Right, let's get some fuel and get up the road. Oh, it's got loads of room. It's crying about. Yeah, sold. Guys, the power of the Scania Super is flying up the hill beside us. There it is. With this weird toolbox thing on, which I'm not sure entirely what it is. It looks like some sort of thing you'd attach a pipe to the back of, but it isn't. No match. Well, no, that's a lie. Definitely beats the old R500 because he is flying. He's gone. But yeah, we're obviously heading up now. He's heading up country and I'm heading over to Bognor Regis. But because I'm on a movement order, I've got to go this way. So the movement order basically means that with the weight of the machine and the specs of the vehicle, like being wide and like long and all that jazz, it's different for every movement order. It means basically I've got to go all the way up the M5 to the Bristol, join the M4, drive down the M4 all the way to the M25, around the bottom side of the M25 until the M23, all the way down the M23 towards like Brighton and all that sort of jazz, down to the A27, I think it's like then in the A29, and then down to Bognor Regis that way. So it's a lot longer around, so that's why I've left on the Sunday to try and get ahead a little bit. Also we've got to stop for things called embargoes, which means it's like traffic times of the day. So I think it's like 7 till 9:30 in the morning, and then 4 till 6:30 in the evening, depending on what county you're in. So that is all varied and stuff like that. So we'll have to mess around with those tomorrow and just basically just try and get the machine there as quick as possible, but within the law. So yeah, we're heading up to Gordon now. I'm gonna park there for the night, have my time off, and then crack on in the morning. At least we've got the machine loaded on tonight, got some fuel and all that, and I'm ready to go. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll probably leave it now until the morning, and it will be a couple of seconds for you, but I'll get some rest, and I shall see you guys there. Just like that, 9 hours later, I'm off. Lovely night's sleep in Gordano, and now basically just got to get out of the services, back onto the motorway, and then we're plain sailing then. Nothing exciting probably for the whole journey, because it's literally, like I said yesterday, the whole motorways pretty much the whole way. I've stopped for a couple of hours for the embargo and all that jazz, but yeah, we'll see how we get on, and I'll probably join you guys when it's actually daylight and you actually see something. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So guys, it's daytime now. We've just finished our embargo, so I'm just about to set off. Just basically just double checking everything's all done up properly, everything's all secure still, which it all looks good. Hopefully old mate didn't reverse into me when he parked here. Looks good. All the straps are all secure. We got a bucket there and a bucket on the machine, which is ideal. Got the chains on the side, which is spot on, and yeah, we're all ready to go basically. Hopefully we can make good time, and there's been an incident on the M25 last night, but hopefully it's all clear by now and we can get on the road now. So I shall see you guys in a bit. turn that beacon off. Right, so unfortunately there wasn't really enough time or space to be able to film that, but the machine is off and on there. This is the site that I'm on, so nice and tight to get in, and not really a lot of room on the other side either, but we are all set to go. Ideal. Spot on, let's hit the road. So yeah, I'd just like to apologise quickly for that, because I obviously wanted to show you guys that the machine is in there over there now, down right on the beach of Bognor Regis. I've just parked down in this, not very well parked in this parking space. This is how close we are to the actual sea itself, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to stop here, sort out my next location, where I've got to pick up a vehicle, and then yeah, we'll be heading back towards Taunton, I think, towards the yard. So I shall see you guys shortly. It's been a nice little drive, to be fair, down this seafront. It's been it's very windy down here, and I think there might be a storm coming, but we're obviously right on the front, and I think we've got to go up into the town now. It just doesn't feel like you should be allowed in a place like this, because obviously it's like all amusements and there's a pier there and all that sort of stuff, but it's nice to do this for a change. But that route in on the time lapse that you guys would have seen was not that fun with that machine. There was so many cars coming the other way, ended up to be a right nightmare. But we squeezed through and we got the machine off with no damage, so that's ideal. And now we can venture our way up towards the M3. I'm not really sure what's happening, but we are in the tunnel on the A3, heading up towards Guildford, and it's all down to 40 mile an hour, so fingers crossed there isn't an accident further ahead. It might just be that they're doing some roadworks somewhere that I haven't seen, so that's annoying, but yeah, we can only hope. I've got about 41 minutes of driving left, and we are 43 minutes away, so I'm going to have a half an hour break before I get there. So I'll be looking for somewhere to pull over in the next 8 minutes, because that will be right down to my last 4.5 hour drive for the day. So yeah, hopefully we can find a lay-by or something in the next 8 minutes, and that'll be ideal. We are coming up in 8 miles, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, wish us luck, and I'll update you if anything exciting happens. Good morning all. So here we are, starting another new day. I am absolutely knackered. I'm not feeling great this week, so that's not a good start. Bear in mind it's only Tuesday. I'm just walking around and doing my walk around checks. This is the vehicle we picked up yesterday. I think this one is actually sold, so I won't show you too much of it. But yeah, nice little Ford Ranger, and yeah, nice easy load to go back to the yard. I've already walked around my lorry already, so I'll just give you a quick show of the other side of this vehicle. But yeah, we've hopefully it'll be a nice chilled day, and I can just not really do a lot. Fingers crossed for a Tuesday. Try not to get run over as well. Walk back up here. Guys, I am back in the yard now. I've got my big list of items to go over to Ireland. I've just got to sort out what we're going to take and what we're not going to take for now, and see what needs sorting out. I'm just giving Matthew a hand loading his lorry up, which we'll spin around and have a look at now. So this is Matt in the old 660, smart looking truck. But yeah, they're loading up a nice Defender and some fence posts and some buckets and stuff to go to Ireland. So we're going to give him a hand, like I say, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Got the old pipes on. Matthew was just saying about how he would love to do the old deed on this one. Look at it, look at the stacks on it. Afternoon all. So we've been messing around in the yard all day pretty much, just making sure things can fit on the lorry. This is Kieran's truck, and he's just loaded some of these, like, I think it's like road platforms or something, so that's all stacked up ready to go. And then we got my load to go to Ireland. We got this big steel workbench table thing, and then some wheel wash thing, so that's all on there. I've got that mini digger to put on the back, and then some other bits to go on there, but we've stopped to load him because I'm not going to Ireland until tomorrow. So we're all good on that front. But yeah, the rain's just started to come in. I'm going to stop and grab some lunch quickly, and then we'll see how we get on. Good time to start in the morning. It's about 7:30 now, and the traffic is chaos everywhere, trying to get back out onto the M5, which is always fun. What we'll be doing this morning is we're going to head up to Sedgemoor Services, and then we'll get some fuel, check all the straps and stuff, make sure all the chains and all the bits and bobs are all tight. So that's about 10-15 minutes, so hopefully everything would have settled by that point. And then yeah, basically get fuel and then head towards the boat. Should be there for around 11:30. Obviously after fuel will probably be around 12 o'clock. So depending on traffic, we might have to have a 45-minute break, but also we might not, so we'll have to see what happens. Loads of people always in the wrong lane on this roundabout, so I'm just trying to make sure that no one cuts me up. But yeah, if you know this roundabout, you'll know that it's literally the worst one, because there's like lanes on the floor, but people don't look at the floor, and then they just drive across, and you can never see them till the last point. But yeah, this looks going to be a nice day today. It's fairly cold, but clear skies, and the sun is trying to shine. Guys, so no wonder how many straps you put on and how many corner book protections you put on it, you can still get your straps cut by sharp metal on this load. So I've just pulled over and I've just sorted one of the straps that is cut and then fallen onto the load, thankfully. So I've managed to sort that out and put another couple of straps on with some more. I'll put 4 corner boards on each side, so I don't really know what else I could have done. But yeah, so that's all sorted again, and hopefully we'll be alright. We've got another hour till the boat. We're just towards Fishguard now in Wales. They're doing a lot of roadworks up here and rebuilding all these roads, so I don't really know if we're going to lose a load of time, but I've got, what have I got, 1 hour and 8 minutes on my drive time, and I'm 58 minutes away, so hopefully we don't lose those 10 minutes and we can actually get all the way there without having another half an hour. Still waiting on customs paperwork from the office, so that'll be interesting to whether it will be like last time where it was all last minute, but we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. So I shall see you guys when we are doing something a lot more exciting, hopefully. Here we are, just coming down to the roundabout just before Fishguard. So we've got a left-hand turn at this roundabout, and then we go down the hill. Still waiting on paperwork. It's now 12:04, so we might have to park up in the little car park where we stopped last time, and fingers crossed we can chase it up and get the paperwork. I think the problem is with the paperwork is potentially the agent that we're using is 8 till 5, so they've only picked it up this morning instead of processing it yesterday. But yeah, we're 1 mile away from the boat, as that says on there, and we'll come down the hill in a sec. We'll probably go for a walk again and I'll show you guys around, because obviously I'm not feeling too great, so a bit of fresh air will probably do me good. So yeah, I'm going to get out, park up, get out, go for a little wander. Might go the other way, I might go right out of the car park instead of left this time. The last time I went left. So if you've watched that video, if you haven't watched it, head over to the channel, give it a watch. Plenty of others on there from our old European trips to Italy, Spain, Portugal, France, Amsterdam, Netherlands, like all those sort of wonderful places. Yeah, and I am aware Amsterdam is in the Netherlands, yes, before anyone comments on that. But yeah, so not that hard to get this boat. The boat's actually in, you can see the boat down there, but you just basically follow the road all the way down, following the signs, and then yeah, you can't really go wrong, because all the other ways are unsuitable for lorries and stuff. But it's quite a nice port down here, to be fair. Like, it's like right in the bottom of the valley, and and then obviously you've got that opening up into the sea there. So I'd like to go here, the snack. Oh, it actually says the shack, I read it wrong. Yeah, shack, they do food and ice cream, so that'd be nice. I'm guessing all of this is probably quite busy in the summer, because this is probably quite a busy ferry crossing, because it's like one of the shorter ones from Wales to Ireland. So we'll see how it is. But yeah, we're going to pull over here. Where is it? Just now into the left car park here. I'm going to make a phone call, and we're going to see if we're any further ahead. If not, we're going to walk over there on the right and walk up the end of that pier and see where we go. So we'll either be getting on the boat or we'll either going for a walk. So I shall see you guys in a second. Well, paperwork isn't here, so there's me gone for a jolly. Walked across the road and you literally just come straight to this. It's just so nice. There's a bit of wind, but it's pretty chill, to be fair. It's actually a little bit of a beach, sand and everything. Not sure you'd want to actually go in it or not. That's another question. But sand, seaweed, and this long wall, goes right out down there. But I'm going to go in this little cafe and see if they got any food I can munch on. All the joys. But yeah, you can see our boat in just a second once we come around here. Our boat is just over there. So yeah, if you haven't seen any other videos, like I said a minute ago, I've been on that boat before. I've actually done a similar walk, but it was that side of the wall. Right, I take it back now. Now I've come up here, it's windy. We'll stare straight into the sea. Now we go straight for a swim then. It's quite clear actually. Right, I'm going to wander around and I shall see you guys when I know what's happening. I don't know if you guys will actually be able to see, but there is someone swimming. Just having a nice chilled swim. It is too cold for that for my liking. So guys, we've made it through the gates and we're onto the dock. Basically managed to do it with 14 minutes to spare on the final cut out, or cut off should I say. There's only 6 other lorries on this boat, so it'll be a quiet one. You got our own little cabin and all that jazz. So I'm going to park behind these guys. This boat's from the Netherlands. And yeah, I'll see you guys when we're on there. We are guys, we made it onto the boat. We're the last one on, so the doors are all shut. And we are ready to find our way upstairs. So it's very quiet on here. I haven't seen anyone. I've just found a lift, so I'm going to head up in the lift hopefully if it comes, and we'll get out of these docks, well, these bays down here, and get up to civilization. So see what happens. This is like the world's slowest lift. So we're in. I've set it for number 6, which is that one, probably the wrong one. Let's set it for, see if it stops in time. Nope, yeah, it's stopping, ideal. Let's get out. We are in the driver's lounge. This is the dinner. Pretty good. Not sure if you'll be able to hear me, but we've been kicked out of the cabins and we are about to arrive in port now. It's been an alright trip, to be fair. Food's been alright, a little bit choppy, a little bit windy, but nothing too major. There is good old private over there. Hopefully we can get some work done today. Mark looking daft from the Netherlands. Saw him with the cattle trader on. And then yeah, we found our way back to the lorry. Now we're just going to sit here for probably 20 minutes until we actually arrive properly in port, and then yeah, see what happens with customs. The joys of Irish customs. So we've managed to get out of the port, basically run up the road a little bit up to the customs house, which is at the top of the hill. Just popped in here to make sure everything's all good after the problems with getting the paperwork and all that sorted earlier on. So we'll have to see basically what happens once I get called into the office, but I'll keep you guys updated as we go. Ferry, I've made it out of customs. We've been driving for just over half an hour now, and yeah, we are heading for Cork. A bit of a nightmare in the customs, but I managed to sweet talk them. Well, that's what I'm going to go with anyway. And we have everything was all good, and well, once we got there it was all good. And yeah, heading to get tipped. Fingers crossed we can get it off tonight. It's going to be a bit late, but the bloke's an absolute legend up there, so hopefully he'll be there and around, and we can sort of get it tipped and get moving tomorrow, so we can sort of get back on schedule. If not, it'll be tipped first thing in the morning, and then we'll be running up to the north, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. But again, it's dark again now, so you probably will see some more footage in the morning, hopefully. But for now, I shall leave you guys to it. Basically just coming off in 1 kilometre, just following this caravan because I can't bother to overtake it, just to get back in front of it. Yeah, coming off, and then basically we've spoken to the customer and he is actually away, so I'm going to park in the site where we'll meet another guy tomorrow morning, and then we'll be off from there to go and tip. So fingers crossed we can see some of that, get some of that footage, depending on obviously where the customer site is and if we can film or not. So yeah, apart from that, we're literally coming off at this junction here, and then I've got to work out where I'm going to park. I did bring the 8-wheeler to the same place. It's the same place where I bought that 8-wheeler a while back, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to park in there. But he did say there was some new gates and stuff, so we'll have to see what happens. But what I'll do is I will join back when I know what's going on. I've managed to jump out. I've got a gate code. I've opened the gate, and I'm just going to pull into this industrial area and park in here for the night, which is owned by the customer. So that is spot on, and I shall see you guys in the morning. Oh, so we're all set. We've got our man with all his lights on his van that we're following. Unfortunately, I messed up my tacho last night, and I booked off in the country, but I forgot to put it on brake. Well, I pressed the button, I must have pressed it too many times, and then ended up having 11 hours of other work. So my lorry's going to shout at me all day today, so I've done some printouts to cover that up. But yeah, it's going to be an annoying day now. But yeah, he said it's only about a few minutes down the road, and then we should be able to get tipped and we should be on the road. It might be interesting because he hasn't got any forks, so we might have to take everything off with a digger. But yeah, wish us luck. See you guys in a sec. Well guys, I'm completely unloaded. Only took an hour or so. Managed to get it all off with just a digger. My hair's getting everywhere because it's so windy. But yeah, just gonna jump in the lorry and I'll see you guys in a sec. Out of here. Oh, that was good fun. Managed to drag the table off, and then also managed to drag the sweeper off as well. So that's all good. No damage caused to anything, which is ideal, just what we want. The tacho is still not very happy. It's not going to be very happy until we have a break tonight. But yeah, basically get off this site and then hit the road. 3 toll booths down, so that's €7.30 every toll booth. So it's all cracking up now. I think we've got about 3 more to go. It's all at 206 kilometres, 2 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, still a fair bit of the journey to go. I'm going to stop for a 45-minute break shortly for the next services, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so I've just stopped for my 45-minute break, and this service is insane. It has a massive selection of ice cream. That's this weird thing. What's going on there? It's got a Subway style place. It's got a Papa John's, or however I'm going to say it. It's got a freshly chopped, which is like another like salad-y bar. Oh, it's not actual Subway. And then you've got the Mayfair Field, like a proper grab food. Imagine getting this. You'd never have this in England. Look at that proper food, like a roast dinner. They look amazing. Europe probably know how to do it. Let's try and get out of there. You've got a massive shop as well, look. Pretty cool in here. Alright, let's have a wander around properly. Look at these donuts. Wow. That was definitely one of the cooler services I've ever been in, over in a European country. Yeah, literally had everything. Now it's just played the whole V8 galore. There's a V8 there, a V8 there, a V8 there. Oh wait, no, that's 500. That one's a V8 Awards one. And then there's an old gen that's just pulled in, and all I could hear was pipes. But I don't know where he actually went. No, can't see him. Yeah, some cool trucks, some cool services. Anyone's over here, check it out. Junction 14, Mayfield, it says. Yeah, I'm going to get in here. I'm going to make my own lunch because I had self-control.
Let's go.
Just coming up to Dublin now. The main reason I can tell is because the road's absolute carnage. It always seems to be the way when you get closer to bigger places. It's just no one can drive, everyone cuts you up. It's absolute carnage. So yeah, we're making, like I said earlier on, good time. But it's not really, Ireland's a weird one because there's not really a lot to show you guys. Look at this guy's version to that guy and that guy's version to that one. And then they're all braking in front of me for no reason because there's nothing in his lane. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. Now the lorry's undertaken because he pulled over for no reason. Yeah, it's bizarre. I know he's off over there, but again, no reason. So yeah, absolute carnage. And there's a speed van there, so I don't know what he's doing. There's so many of them in Ireland. I saw 3 of them last night, all in the dark, all set up on the hill. So I don't really know what's going on now. I didn't even know until yesterday that you could do up to 1 kilometre in the dark, apparently, according to what they posted on the Wiltshire Facebook page for policing or something I saw yesterday. But that's all fun and games. But yeah, we're just coming on to the N7 around Dublin, and it says Dublin 9 kilometres. Number 4 completed. So now we're just going under this cool bridge again that we've done many times before. And then we are just under 51 minutes away. And we are winning today. So yeah, I've just been told we got a full load pretty much of buckets and maybe a couple of small diggers. So we're going to have to see what happens when we get there. The bloke seemed sound, spoke to him on the phone. So we'll yeah, have to see what happens in a bit. Just coming down here and there's this big building, this big church-like building on the right hand side with like a green spear thing on it, which is kind of cool. Probably can't quite see it now, but yeah. So we've literally just turned off of the dual carriageway and we are back in the UK. Yeah, it looks like the UK as well. It's so weird how like you just feel like you're back in the UK even though you haven't done anything. But yeah, we're just coming down the lane and I think the destination is on the right in a second. I'm just going off what one of the other lads has said. So fingers crossed we've gone the right way in the first place. Trees are nice and low. I think we are coming up to it now. I won't be filming straight away. I'll turn it off just as we're about to go in, and I'll double check with Matey Boy that he's happy to film, and then I shall be back to you guys. Hey guys, we are currently loading a load of buckets. So these are our buckets that we got on so far. I'm just making a wall around the outside, and then there are the rest of our buckets over there. We are still here, and we are getting there. Basically, I've rammed loads of buckets inside of buckets inside of buckets. Got this little thing here to fit on, and then also got one up on the neck. But yeah, so we've got to strap it all down. 2 hours until I need to leave for the boat, so let's see how we get on. You would have just seen, we've got all our load on, lots and lots of buckets and a few bits and bobs on the front. This is the site we're on. Hell of a place, look at it. But yeah, we're just off now. We're just going to get out of here, and we're just shy of an hour from the boat, so that's going to be exciting. Hopefully I can get some good sleep on the boat tonight, because I am absolutely knackered after that. But yeah, first of all, we're going to get out of here, get back onto the main road. Again, like I was saying before, like this job's going to be one of those difficult ones, because it's hard to fit. Like that's some guy's house. Like you can't just film like loads of stuff while I'm at someone's house. So I filmed what I could film, trying to be as the most like discreet as I can, sort of thing, not showing off like his land and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that is us done for our collections and deliveries in Ireland. So the plan now, like I say, is to head to the boat, and then it's Thursday night now, so we'll get off Friday morning in Liverpool, and yeah, we'll be ideal then. Crack down to the yard, spent about 4 years getting these off. Hopefully we can just knock them all off the side, that'll be ideal. That's if they survive the journey, that is. But yeah, I will see you guys when we are at the port. And luckily for us, we are only, well, it says 12 minutes, but it's literally only 4 miles away from Belfast Port. We've just come down over the top into Belfast, and yeah, well, Belfast, not Belfast, but yeah, we're smashing it. I'm glad that we didn't get wet either. I can't pull over. There you go, pulled over and let those people on, and then we're all good. Yeah, we're heading for airport/docks M2/3. We'll get there. Not long now. It's exciting, isn't it?
Wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe?
Given the go ahead, and we are heading onto the boat. We're on the bottom deck, and yeah, we'll be on there in just a second. Let's see how we do. It's quite busy tonight, so we'll probably be sharing a cabin, but I shall show you guys what we're going to do around the boat for dinner, and I will show you guys the cabin once we are on. So we are in, and we have been brought straight to the front of the boat, which is ideal for us to get off in the morning. Just need to make sure we come right down, and yeah, get straight out. 21:47 for getting on, and then what time is it now? 4 minutes of ferry mode used to get on. What's the time now? Where does it say the time? 21:52. I'm just writing it down because obviously I messed my yeah, times up beforehand. There we are purple dock free. We'll park down there. See if we can get the elevator again or not. It's on 7, so see what happens. Oh, it's getting up. Might walk.
It's 6:30. Our Taste restaurant and Bristol coffee house is now open for the service of breakfast and hot drinks. In preparation for disembarkation, can we kindly ask any passengers occupying cabins to start vacating your cabins from 6:15. Taking with you all your personal belongings and leaving any key cards within your cabin. That's any passengers occupying cabins to kindly start vacating your cabins from 6:15. On the car deck.
And that is it. Breakfast completed and night on the boat done. Now we've got to go down to deck 3. Keep calling it dock, but I don't know why I keep calling it dock. Yeah, deck 3, and we're right at the front, so I'm just getting on with it. Fingers crossed we'll be able to find it straight away. We've made it to deck 3, and we've made it to our lorry down there. So we've got to walk the rest of the boat, and then we'll do our checks, make sure everything's all good, and then we'll be good to go. And guys, we are free. I've finished my brakes and I'm all up to date. My tacho has sorted itself out, thankfully, so I've got all the hours and stuff back on the screen, which is ideal. So yeah, it's well annoying when you make just a general human error mistake. Like I haven't forgotten to put it on brake for a long time now, but sometimes it does happen. It happens to everyone. So obviously did that not last night, the night before, so that's obviously having a knock-on effect to last night's ferry movement, because that wasn't very happy about doing that because it thought I needed a full brake anyway. So I've just made sure that it's very clear on my hours and stuff what I've actually done. I've written a couple of printouts, all that sort of jazz, so we're all good on that front. And then now we're just basically heading back to the yard. So we've got 4 hours and 33 minutes. It's probably going to be a little bit longer than that because obviously it's Friday and we're going down the M6. But yeah, we're just leaving Birkenhead up by Liverpool, and yeah, basically just going to head down the road. All fun and games. I've got 2 days off next week, Monday and Tuesday, so there won't be as much content next week, but I haven't actually started editing this video yet, so I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. So it might be that I just split it into 2 parts and release it at the start of next week and the end of next week, but we'll see what happens, because yeah, I just want to get audience back in, hopefully get the YouTube going again, because obviously we've had some time away. If you haven't watched any of the other videos, definitely head over and watch them. Any shares are appreciated. Anything that sort of pushes the channel out so other people can find it is brilliant, because obviously the more people that watch, the more enthusiasm I have to make more videos, and potentially in the future we've got some good content to come with this place. People are asking about European trips and if I was going to get back into Europe. Well, obviously currently we're doing Ireland and stuff like that. I know it kind of sort of does count, but it doesn't count. But yeah, there is talks of going to actual Europe. What are you doing? Just open the door, that's alright, no drama. Yeah, so there is talks of it. So it's just getting permits and paperwork and all that sorted for the lorries currently. So fingers crossed we will be able to move any of your stuff. If anyone needs anything going to Europe, drop me a message and we should be able to basically get that sorted. So yeah, I shall see you guys a bit later on. Hopefully, yeah, we have a good day. So, if anyone's not local to the southwest, you probably wouldn't know. But if you are, I'm parked. Obviously, this isn't the southwest. I'm parked in Stunsham at the moment, but in the southwest, down by the M5, by Bridgewater and that, it seems to just be closed so much recently. And this is what's happened again. So I've just parked up here for a 45-minute break in hope that it will clear right out. But yeah, my buckets are all on, all strapped on nicely. Just gone round, checked them all, made sure they're all tight still. There's a couple that have loosened off, but that's why we stop and check them. But yeah, digger's still on there. Look at that, professionals, sort of. But yeah, so we're gonna sit here for a little bit longer, shut both ways, there's no real rush, and we'll just see what happens. So I shall see you guys when we get down further down the road. What a great day to be alive and on the M5. Yeah, we're not doing very well. We stopped at Strensham, then we stopped at Gordano for an hour or so. Then I thought it was looking good, so I've driven down, and it's took me over an hour and a half to do basically 15-20 miles at a push. So now, yeah, both sides of the motorway are absolutely ruined. There's been another accident that side of the motorway. Just spoke to a mate of mine who's further down, and normally he'd only be about 15 to 20 minutes ahead, but it's took him over 2.5 hours. So yeah, we might be in for a long day on the motorway, but it's all good. We got the tunes on, we're just chilling really. So there probably won't really be any more updates today. I'm not sure whether I'm going to tip my load today or it'll be tipped next week. But if we do tip it, then I'll get the GoPro on the back of the cab and I'll put a time lapse on so you guys can see some of the buckets and stuff coming off. But yeah, for now we're just going to sit in the traffic and I'll give you a bell if there's an update. And 30 minutes later, and we're just getting to where the incident was. I've seen the burnt out vehicle actually being transported on a recovery vehicle going north about an hour or so ago. So all of this traffic is just backed up. I've done 2.5 hours of driving, and then the rest of that 4.5 hours has just been literally sat still. So yeah, literally left there at just after 1:30, and now it's just gone 6 o'clock. So all the joys. I've still got to tip my load when I get back, so it's going to be a late one today. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys if there's anything. I don't think there's going to be anything left up here, but yeah, we're just going to trundle along and see how we get on. We finally made it to where the incident was. Like I said, everything else had already gone north on the recovery vehicle, but you can clearly see that the road is absolutely burnt right out, and they're obviously pressure washing it all down. From what I saw online and Facebook and that, it was a big lorry via basically a mole valley with a load of fertilizer or milk powder or something went up, and they dragged it all out over the road, which caused absolute carnage. But yeah, resurfacing and the whole lot, so all fun and games. So guys, we are finally back in the yard. It's been about 5.5 hours since we left Bristol to get back. I've took all the straps off, as you can see. Moved the digger arm up, and I'm going to get some buckets off first. Well, I'm going to get this one off first and that one off first so they don't fall off, and then I'm going to concentrate on the buckets. Unfortunately everyone's gone home, so I'm going to find myself a handler and yeah, crack on.
And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name. Oh, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be?
So I was slowly getting somewhere, basically just learning how to do the whole bits and bobs. There was a few bits of buckets and stuff that I haven't actually never picked up before, so I just decided to jump on the trailer and sort it all out, and then make it easier for myself later on down the line. Yeah, again, I wasn't sure really what was going to work. One of the buckets actually fell off the side of the trailer here, as you can just see, but thankfully I managed to get it all moved, trying to decide on the easiest way to do it, so I just dragged it out of the way in the end. Couldn't pick it up, so basically pulled out of the way again, and then we finally actually managed to get it. So thankfully I managed to do that, and then once I decided that, I decided I was really good at it. So I thought I was going to start picking up loads of buckets, booming them off that side, because that would make more sense, and then basically just smashed out the rest of them. It went actually really well, considering like it was only my second time ever driving that machine. And it was obviously so late at night, but I started to pick them up with just the forks after I nearly knocked a few off. But yeah, you'll see a bit more as we get down the trailer.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
So guys, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. And now I am in my trusty Golf that I haven't been in for 2 weeks, so she's a bit steamed up inside, so I'm just trying to get the heaters blowing. The lorry is completely unloaded, the handler is put away, and we are basically ready for our 4 days off. So I'm off, it is 9:05, I'm knackered, I've got drifting in the morning, so I've got to be up at 6, so I'm going to get home, have a shower, go to bed, get up, do some drifting. Hopefully that goes well, and then chill out for the rest of the weekend. So I shall see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.